G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. Yes, we are back here in France and we are kicking on with our farming. All right, we're taking up from where we left off in the last episode. So we just installed the winery. That's all up and running now. We're on the same game day. Just a couple of things we want to finish off over here around the winery. So I've got my decorations pack enabled now, which is what I want to do. There's a couple of things I want to go and find in here and install just to make it, just improve the aesthetics a little bit more. As you can see, there's a lot of decorations I've got here. Right, there we go. That's what I want. So, down here, we've got to have visitors. We've got to have people come and visit the, this is probably not going to work because of the leveling of the dirt there at the moment. Anyway, okay. And that. Right. So what we need to do is perhaps level that a little bit. Right. What we need to do is perhaps delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to level that a bit more. Whoops. No. Right. Don't do that. Right. Let's see now how if that's going to work. It's probably not. Right. Where are we? All the way back up here. Here somewhere. There they are. Yeah. So it's not really. I think. Put one there like that. There we go. That'll. Well. That almost works. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll just landscape that a bit more, bring that down. That work? Don't want to look at. Yeah, that'll do. Right, that'll do. Alright, so we've got that in there. That's okay. Now, other decorations. Let's see, what else do we have in here we want to put in? Now, I think it's going to take a slight rework over here. So what we're going to do, we're going to demolish that area there. And then I'm going to have, right, I want landscaping, I want decoration, I want that to come out. To there. You have that come back down to there. Right, excellent, done. In fact, we can probably keep that there as it is. Yeah, we will. Actually, I will keep that there. Right, now, what I want to do now is I want to put in some painting. I want to put in... Now, it'd be nice if I had some concrete pavers or something. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to put this in. In there like this. Come out here like that. Right, I don't really want to do that, but I'm going to fix it up by doing this. Hopefully. Right, now, I'm just going to get rid of all the shrubbery. There we go, decoration. I know some of you will just be going, oh, we don't want to do this, Duck, we want to just get in and play. And that's okay. You know what? I want to put some things in here to just make it look a little bit neater, a bit more appealing, perhaps. Maybe not. But let's do something a little bit different. Down there like that. What's that one? That's a grill. Yeah, put a grill. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not going to put a grill in there. What's that? A garden center. Okay. Wow. Didn't know I had that. Little shed in there like that. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. So that's there. Okay, right, there. Yeah, what else are we going to put in here? That. It's a kick-ass fountain, isn't it? Well, I guess that'll work. Like that. A couple of wine barrels. There's a winery after all. No. All right. Yeah, just give it a bit more aesthetics. I mean, it's not perfect, I guess. But it just goes to show that you can do a little bit more with the farm and the layout of things as well. Now, the interesting part I had was the fact that we had the buildings. All these buildings here. So there's all these. We've got some French provincial type buildings, and we've got non-French, and we've got village commercial, spinnery factory. Well, is that actually it's not an active spinnery though, is it? No, it's just a building, which is fine. We've got here, we've got a sweet shop, we've got a local inn, brickstone house. I mean, you can put a brickstone house in here, for instance. You can sort of build it up. So the fact that we have all this available to us as well means we can make it that much better again. Like we can just improve what we're putting out. Nothing else through there, I don't think. Anyway, all right, that's it. I think that's more than enough. I think we've spent enough time there now. And there we go. So that's just a little section off there to the side, and I think that just gives that a little bit more aesthetic look. All right, now let's get back to the farming. So what do we got to get done? Right, so we've got all these fields that are ready to go. I've got these fields down here that I'm ready to buy once I do some more selling. So I think what we might do is we might go grab Big Blue. He's got a load of products there ready to go, and we'll get them sold off. As you can see here, he's almost ready to go. We just need to get that last trailer load done. We'll see what's going on there. In fact, actually, there might not be any more in here because yes, there is. There's plenty more. Materials missing. Well, hang on. What's going on there? Sugar's come in, so that should be fine. So why is it saying materials missing? Oh, water. Our water's missing. Right, let's buy some water in. Now I've gotten over my thing about buying the stuff in. I don't care anymore because we're paying for it, so I don't have a problem with that at all. Right, I need to turn off my flight state mode. There we go. All right, take another load and sell this off, and then we'll look and see what elements of that of those blocks we can buy to turn into grass fields. Come on, you can do it. So we've got 24,000. Oh, what have we got there? 24,000 lemon jam, I think. 2,400 lemon juice. 9,600 orange juice. 24,000 orange marmalade, and 12,000 of whatever that is. Alright, this is the first time he's actually sort of stopped there. Right, now he's got going. Right, come on, Big Blue. You're the one. I bought you just purely for this bloody job, pretty much. No, I didn't really, but anyway. Alright, off we go. So we're going to get this sold, and then we can look at buying at least one or two of those plots of land. I think we're going to afford one, because we've spoken of this before about the fact that those 3 plots of land, those narrow strips, they're so expensive. Well, actually, all those strips along there are so expensive because you're paying for the extra land. It's not actually usable as well. So it's a bit of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, the fields are nice. It's easy to combine and make a nice little straight strip field there. But the fact of the matter is, you're paying so much extra for all that wasted land. That's the problem. You can't do anything with. I mean, I say you can't do anything with it. I mean, you could go in there and you could terraform the crap out of it. Have a huge cliff that's at the end of the map, but is that really what you're going to want to do? I don't know. We might have a look. We might do that anyway, you know what I mean? Alright. So get this load done. There we go. $382,000 worth. Right. So off we go. Back to the farm. Still got a fair bit of produce there to load off and sell, so that's okay. But I might go have a look and see what land we've got that we can buy that may be usable straight away, which won't be a lot, but we'll look at that. And then we'll probably just look at transitioning across, although I do need to get some milk over to the dairy, don't I? So I need to check both my cows. I don't think the new cow pen has probably got any milk or much milk in it at the moment, but we'll check it just to be sure. I've got the wool problem back again. So basically putting those slides in, they're very good for dealing with the wool, but sometimes, for whatever reason, the game will say, no, there's a collision there and it's full, we can't put anything down there. It's just, sometimes it's a bit stupid, but anyway, it's just what we have to put up with, I guess. Alright, so we might as well just load you back up again. Alright, let's, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the price of the land, wasn't we? Right, so these are the blocks we're looking at here, 47, 46, and 45. Now, they've all got crop in them except for 46. So 46 is what we could buy and turn that into grass. Now, how much is that? That's 465,000. So really, we're paying what should be about 200,000 or thereabouts for the field itself. But anyway, that one there's 691,000. So I mean, we can get rid of our money pretty quick, that's for sure. All right, let's buy that. We've got that block now. So what we need to do is we need to send over. Actually, well, it was plowed. So we just need to send over a seeder. Assuming that I can still seed grass, I should be able to. No, I can't seed grass. So that was a bit of a silly move. I can't seed grass until March. That's okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay. All right, in the meantime, we'll just continue on with doing some selling, and we'll go from there, I guess. Like, we can probably sell all this off, and basically what we can do is we can buy all those plots of land. I think we'll have enough money for that, and we can set ourselves up ready for the next planting season, all that sort of stuff. So let's just look at doing that. Because basically at the moment what we're doing is we're taking all the product from here that's not been subsequent to the changes of the facility itself, because the fact that what we did was increase the usage of the fruit for all the products, as I said in the last episode. But what we haven't done is we haven't had a chance for that to cycle through. So at the moment what we're seeing from here is the products that have been produced prior to those changes, effectively. Okay, another full load. So we'll take this one off and sell this one. Actually, what I should do as well, I'm going to have a look at see what the status is. So obviously all the rest of our crops or fields, so field 26, field 30, 33 need to be planted. Field 36 needs to be turned over and planted. All these fields over here are planted and will be ready to harvest. So yeah, anyway, that's all right. So we have plenty of work to do still. All right, let's go take this off. Nice, we got rid of this horrible snowy weather. I do have a whole pile of honey that I've got to collect too, so I'll do that on the return trip, and I'll look at taking that over to the sugar plant, because we need to use the honey for the sugar. Unless, I mean, again, because we've got so much money, we could just buy. Oh, actually, it is full. Okay, fair enough. We could instead look at perhaps just buying in some sugar beet for the plant. It's not so cost effective. It's not. I mean, sugar beet's not overly expensive. However, it's probably better than using the honey for the moment. Okay. Tried tipping it over. Did my best. There we go, another load. That's $400,000 worth. Okay. Go get another load and see what we can do. See if we can up it. Well, we have 380,000, then 400,000. Very dark. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and look how dark it's getting. Bloody Europe, I tell ya. In January, we don't get dark until 9 o'clock. Back here in Oz, that's it, that is. Because it's the middle of summer, obviously. We have daylight saving time, and lovely warm weather. Put the kids outside till late. In we go. Nice for you to stop right there. Alright, probably do one more load and sail. In fact, that's probably all we're going to have time for anyway, but we'll get that going. Right, let's see what's left in there. There might not be that much left in there now. There's plenty of plum juice, strawberry juice. Yeah, there's a bit of stuff there. Right, what I wanted to put in here actually was this. Construction. Where was it? Tools. This. Digital display. Now, this is basically the same as what GTX did for FS17, I think, and 19. Basically, there we go. So, doing that, and it tells me what's there. There's just a better display than having this display on the side. No, I wish I could say that, but anyway. And it does scroll through, so it tells me the cherry jam. Scrolling sometimes a bit quick, but I do like that. It's good. All right, so next trailer up. Right, wait till that fills up. All right, so what else we got to do? So let's have another look at. Okay, so we've got plenty of wheat. We've got plenty of oat and sorghum at the moment. Sugar beet, we got no sugar beet. Oh, that's what I was going to do, wasn't it? So the sugar factory. We were going to buy in some sugar. I've got 68,000 sugar there still, so I'm just going to buy this in. So we're buying 500,000 sugar beet. That's $400, $800, $1,600. That's $3,300 there. 6,700. That's 13,500. That's 27,000. That makes it 54,000. 106,000. It's $106,000 it cost me to fill up with sugar beet. So is that going to be cost effective? I don't know. All right, I'm going to turn the honey off because we've now bought the sugar beet, and we'll just let that one run. Right, we'll see how that goes. Okay, now we're full again, so let's take this delivery over, and then we should almost be able to buy both those block of lands we're looking at doing, and then we're good to go with those. Now, obviously the two that we haven't bought yet that we're going to buy, they've both got crops in them, so we'll wait until we've harvested the crops, and then what we'll do is we'll then turn that into those three fields into one large field. So noting, I'll have to have a look and see when the planting is versus the harvesting. If the harvesting is going to be in March, isn't it? I think. And if that's the case, then we won't turn that field over into grass until we've actually merged the fields. There's probably no point. No, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not losing that much wool at the moment. As long as I move the wool before I transition the next night, I'll be okay. Right, so a bit of a slow episode, I guess, in a way, dealing with the winery and then just selling all the produce, but I mean, I can do it all off camera, but then you get to miss me tipping over trailers and stuff like that. But I'm not going to tip a trailer over today. Well, famous last words. I'm going to try not to tip any trailers over today. Okay, another 378,000. Right, let's go in here and have a look and see what we can purchase now. So, right. So that one there, we do get a bit of extra land, so we can actually play around with removing some of these trees and extending out the fields a little bit. That one there, 691,000. That one there is 558. I think we might go in here. So let's do that. So I've bought that block now. Now, I haven't got enough to buy that block, and that's fine. So, what I want to do, though, even though... Okay, let's where am I? Oh, I'm over here at the farm. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly move these wool pallets out of the way. And then we're going to transition quickly. And I'm going to go over and have a look at those fields just before we finish this episode. And we'll see if we can come up with a plan of what we're going to do. Right. Back you go. Right. In on the road. No, you're okay. All right. Let's quickly transition. Right, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put time right back down. I'm going to come over here. Right, let's go over and have a looky over here and see. So, if I go back in the camera again. Right, so we now own this field and this one over here. Okay, so as you can see, we can extend the field down, probably another... a bit of width. We can cut all these trees out if we wanted to. Up here, this is the other part of the land that we've got. I mean, I guess I could remove the trees and we could smooth it out a bit. I mean, let's have a look what we could do. We're going to construction. I don't know how this is going to work. I've not done as I'm flying in midair. I don't know how this exactly will work and whether it'll work effectively. So landscaping. Smooth. I'll make it very... You can do something like that. Would that be helpful? Possibly. No, it's not ideal, but it would get some of that usable, some of that land to be usable. Perhaps we could look at doing that. I mean, it's certainly better, I think, than cutting in to all that land. So perhaps what we could do is just smooth it all out and just see how it lie from there. Just smooth all that out through there. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. We've started the process. I guess we can just have a bit of a look and see, like, just sort of experiment with, say, this field and smooth all this out up to a point, because we can only go so far. So we only go up to here. To say as far up as we can. And then we see how it goes. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, I guess, in any way, shape, or form, but it's certainly an option, I suppose, we have. But like this area here, because it is so, I don't think you're really going to get that much. You're going to have to. I'm going to have to pull it down a bit. Or the other option is what you do is you. Yeah, look, I don't know. I think it's going to be a bit messy either way. The other option is I put just a terrace in. I do something like this, where I go, and we level that to there. We put that all the way through there like that. And then from that point, you then smooth. Whether or not that's actually going to help or not, I don't know. Probably not, because still fairly steep, isn't it? So I don't know. We'll have to have a look at that and see. But the fact that we've got this land, we now need to sort of see if we can make this usable without it being stupid. I mean, we're not paying for the land deformation. I know that we don't have that enabled, but I just just sucks to know there's so much land here that we could be utilising. And the same on this side, but I mean this side's fine. We can clear as much of this out as we can. I mean, how far does that go out again? Let's have a look. It goes out to the second tree, basically, wherever that is. So it's going to come out all the way to the curve. So it comes out about here, so we can get a bit more the field in. So I mean, yeah, that's what we're going to look at. But anyway, so that's we wasted enough time talking about that, but that's what we're going to look at doing. So we'll definitely pull it down this way a bit. Well, then again, yeah, we will. We'll definitely pull it down. Now, will we go up higher? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll experiment with one part of it, like maybe this end, and just see how it works. I don't like my chances though. I don't think it's going to work that well. I think it might just be a given that we just leave it be, or we just cut into the hill. Maybe that's what we end up doing. Maybe we just maybe we do just end up doing something like this. Let's have a look. I know we're wasting time and that sort of stuff, but maybe we just go cut in from there. And we just cut in to a point like that. Maybe that's what we do. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. We'll come back and we'll play with that a little bit later. Anyway. All right, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you didn't, I understand entirely. Press that like button or the dislike button either way. But of course, most importantly, make sure that if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure that you press the alarm notification icon as well. You're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Don't forget to come join us on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. Details for those are also down below in the description. But of course, most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duxwaller Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. See you all later. Bye.